Ew, ew. Hold up. Let me make sure, because last time, I don't know if y'all can see, it looked like I had a little white stuff. We don't like that. Died, man. Let's get right to it. I'm realizing that all of this stuff is just a mental battle. Like, it all goes back to sports. You know how the older we get, the more we mature. As this truck's behind me, the more we mature, we realize like, yo, sports is such a mental thing. Like, it's a mental battle. It's more mental than physical. And a lot of times it takes us a while to realize that it's the same thing with life. So this is how it works, right? As soon as we declare something, and the last time I was on this bike talking to y'all, what did I declare? I said, this is my fucking year. Shooting our shot. We are shooting every single shot. This is the Mamba mentality. We going for it. Of course, damn. Of course. What does the universe do? Instantly. Oh yeah, you going for it? All right, let me test that real quick. Let me see if you're gonna have the resilience. Let me see if you're gonna have the perseverance. And it's not about the resilience or perseverance, at least for me, to get up and make sure that I'm a hustle and work hard and grind and all that. That's easy. But it's really just to make sure that I got the right mental mindset with all this stuff. Because we underestimate how important that is for our journey, for us to become successful, for us to attain a lot of these goals that we're seeking, right? So, dumbass car. My fault. Mental, keep the, see? But damn, bro, you almost hit me. Yo, see, that's how we get distracted. That's exactly how we get distracted. And it happened to me earlier today in a different situation where I'm like, damn, I'm over here allowing this simple thing to completely throw me off my game. Now I'm frustrated, now I'm annoyed, and it goes back to the mental. So I was reading, so what did I decide to do? This was a plus. This one thing that I gotta give myself credit for. When I was going through it earlier over something super petty, because that's what we're programmed to do a lot of times, unfortunately, get mad at petty stuff that doesn't even matter in the grand scheme of things. But what I decided to do was I was like, let me read a little bit. Let me be still. Let me get into that meditative form and just read. And I opened up the 7 Laws of Success. Shout out to Mama Lay for giving me that book. And I was on chapter 3 and they're talking about karma. Now we all have our understanding of what karma is, maybe a little bit different than others, but how they dove into it, at least for me, was we are responsible for our decisions. And not necessarily our decisions from just responding and reacting to something, but just how something may get under our skin or how something may upset us. If somebody gives us a compliment, we make the choice to feel good about ourselves based on that compliment. If somebody does something that we don't like, we make the decision to maybe feel a negative type of way. But it's still a decision that we control. And what the book was emphasizing is taking a step back. Taking a step back and asking ourselves a series of questions that all boil down to, for me, is how are you going to allow yourself to feel about this situation? Like controlling the controllables, right? Let's take back that control that we have to where we're not allowing silly situations to throw us off our game. And for me, it goes back to football, where you're a defensive back. You're a defensive back, bro. You got to have a short memory. You make a good play, short memory. Have a bad play, short memory. All right? But the one, I guess the good thing about having the memory is to understand, okay, learn from the situation, right? Okay, learn from that situation. But as far as how it impacts you emotionally, nah, we can't be getting all tied up in that. It's a short memory. So that's kind of what I just want to leave y'all with. And just to remind y'all, as soon as we do declare that we're going after certain goals, or we're working on certain things that we know that we should have already been working on, we're gonna get tested. You make that declaration, you get tested. But like any other test, you don't fear a test when you're prepared for it. You don't fear a test when you're prepared for it. So just like the tests that we took in schools when we were prepared for it, let's get prepared for this because we already know what's gonna come. We know there's gonna be trials and tribulations. We know as soon as we declare something, there's gonna be a whole bunch of energy that now comes back our way to where we're challenged in a lot of the areas that we clearly haven't unlocked the, how can I put it? How can I phrase it? What's the best way to phrase it? Like the things, unless we unlock that next level or unlock what's holding us back from getting to that next level, we're never going to actually get to that next level. And maybe that's actually protecting us in a lot of ways. Because if we're reacting over petty stuff, over little dumb stuff, over a situation at this level, then we may crash out when we get to this level and deal with all the challenges that come our way up here. So we gotta overcome wherever we're at. Those things that bother us, I know me, like it's always been, like when I was a little kid, a temper tantrum, right? Couldn't lose, all these other things. And a lot of this stuff sticks with us as we grow older. So let's be in control of our emotions. Let's be in control of all those things that we need to overcome in order to unlock that next level. And the good thing about it is, we should be looking at it as a good thing. Where as soon as we make that declaration, this my fucking year, okay, challenge me immediately. Challenge me immediately just so I can let the universe know exactly what I'm on and exactly what I'm getting ready to do. So that's life, man. Just figuring out. It's more of a mental game than a physical game. Let's not get caught up in the, oh, I work hard, bro. Anybody could work hard. Let's graduate. Let's graduate to working smarter, to doing better, to tapping in and making sure that we're focusing on the things that we know that we need to improve on. Let's focus on those areas. That's the hard part. Anybody can get up and do the same thing we've been doing. But who's gonna address those issues internally that we know are holding us back one way or another? So on that note, I'm already talking y'all heads off. I done already rode my bike past where I was going just to keep the convo going with y'all. But I'll let y'all go. Enjoy the rest of y'all day, and let's get to it. Y'all hold me accountable. I'm gonna do my best to hold y'all accountable, and let's build. Ew.